All right, it's time for us to activate you to the biggest happening this weekend in sport. We are the Pirates of Sportyfied, and we won't fluctuate as we educate you and ensure that you participate today on this date with us on Spotify. Hello, Pirates, welcome. I am Ezekiel Billy, and I will not be doing this alone. I have the guys right here with me. And all right, over to you, Tega. What's up? How's the week been for you in sport?
It's been great. It's been fantastic. I really enjoyed what I saw over the weekend and what I'm seeing in the midweek. Tuesday, Wednesday games. Napoli on fire, 6-1.
Yeah.
Liverpool back to winning ways. PSG got held, and so on.
And,
been a great week.
You know, for me, I think I would love to see Haaland will not stop us from shouting goals.
Haaland.
Obviously, Haaland is a beast. I could remember the keeper of Copenhagen telling Jack Grealish that he's not sure if Haaland is a human.
No, Haaland is. They built him in the laboratory.
Built?
Yeah, he wasn't giving birth to.
But I think the question I would like to pose to Haaland is: God bless the woman who gave birth to you. That's just
what about the man?
I think the man has been chopping the money. We've not seen the woman coming to land. Straight up to the activities that will go down this weekend in the world of sport, because it's time for us to focus on the biggest game this weekend in the world of football. Arsenal against Liverpool in the German Bundesliga. We have the biggest game between Borussia Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. And finally on this discussion today, we'll have the derby, the Italian, as it's been called, the Italian Serie A, where AC Milan will take on the old ladies in Juventus at the San Siro Stadium on Saturday by 5:30 p.m. I think this weekend is full of amazing fixture. Last week gave us the London derby and the Manchester derby. Now this week we have 3 classic games, and I'm sure you guys are ready to hit out on this one.
Definitely. I'm anticipating, especially the game between the Bayern Munich and the Borussia Dortmund. It's a classic game for me.
It's a classic game. Match, yeah. It's a big game, but it's been one-sided for over the years now. In the last, if you check the last 5 games,
is it Bayern, 5 or 10?
Yeah, going thereabouts. Bayern has been beating Dortmund as if Dortmund don't have good players.
Yeah, Bayern has been
dominating the game.
I'm talking about the fun part, the goals, like the trailing part, and since there's no Lewandowski and there's no
Haaland.
Erling Haaland, definitely
it's a different classic this weekend.
Yeah. Well, like you've heard from the guys, one of the big games that they'll be expecting would definitely be the rivalry between Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, and this is a game that you expect goal upon goal upon goal. And Bayern over the week defeated Victoria Plzen by 5-0, so you expect these guys to hit you back to back with goals. But the major before you come in, the major point would have to be Bayern Munich this season. When you go by their stats, they've won just 1 game in their last 4 league games. Not counting their Premier League encounter. They've won just 1. That's last week on Friday against Bayern Leverkusen, where they defeated Bayern Leverkusen by 4-0. And then for Bayern this season, the only consistent player you want to say has been Jamal Musiala, and this is the guy that has come through for Bayern over week in, week out.
Not the only guy.
I think.
What about Joshua Kimmich? What about Leroy Sané?
Kimmich, I think Sané. You want to give Sané for all of the credit in the UEFA Champions League, but I'm saying both in the league and then both in the Champions League. This is one guy that has been in the heart of Bayern. And for Bayern, the consistency, it's
a different team now. You should understand that it's a different team now. They don't have their record goal scorer, Lewandowski, the guy that normally takes the team forward.
Yeah.
So they are working with a different team, different pattern. And you said it. This boy Jamal Musiala is on so much fire. And it's a different team as far as I'm concerned. A different team.
And I've been watching some of their matches. I noticed they've not been playing a standing 9.
Yeah, Mane plays the 9.
They've not been playing a standing 9.
There's a little bit of rotation.
Yeah, Mane, Müller.
So you'll find it a bit difficult. Like the goals won't be coming the way Lewandowski does it.
Yeah, because he's a pure striker. Yeah, because he's a pure striker, pure 9.
Well, I think for me, honestly, the major question will have to boil down to if there is any team to stop Bayern Munich, it will definitely be Bayern Munich itself. As we roll out the fixtures for the German Bundesliga this weekend, as Hoffenheim on Friday will take on Werder Bremen by 7:30 p.m. and on Saturday 2:30 p.m. kickoff simultaneously. Mainz 05 will take on RB Leipzig Bayern Leverkusen will take on Schalke 04. VfL Bochum will take on Eintracht Frankfurt, and then Wolfsburg will take on Wolfsburg by 5:30 p.m. We'll see Borussia Dortmund locks on with Bayern Munich, and on Sunday, where Borussia Mönchengladbach will take on FC Cologne by 2:30 p.m. Whereas SC Freiburg will go away to Hertha Berlin, and with late kickoff to see the leaders Union Berlin go away to VfB Stuttgart. Well, with the odds speaking at this point in time, I would have to use the Emirates flight to land back in England, because straight up to that big game that will go down on Sunday by 4:30 p.m. You see Gunners fans always clap because of recent they've been a man of consistency. I don't know, but for me, not throwing any banter, but I would love to do this. Liverpool taking on Arsenal by 4:30 p.m. The fantasy about this game, Liverpool has not been consistent. Over the weekend, I was so surprised that they kept a clean sheet against Rangers in the UEFA Champions League. They've conceded 15 goals this season. They've kept just 2 clean sheets in their last 10 league games. And whereas for Arsenal has been consistent. You'd expect Arsenal to, you expect Tottenham Hotspur to pour out a little bit of hemlock.
What? I told you guys the previous time when we were in the show that this is a different Arsenal. I'm sorry to cut you short, but this is a different Arsenal. You don't go and meet Arsenal and say you expect a Tottenham side to come and play Arsenal in the Emirates Stadium.
And now this will
that's like an insult to Arsenal.
This will come into this will bring me to the part why I say we were having this discussion last week and then 2 weeks back about Arsenal trying as much as possible to grind out results from the big boys.
Yeah.
And they've played 2 of the big C's. They've won one. They've lost, another one. They won Tottenham, lost to Manchester United, and the next big goal will have to be Liverpool. And for Liverpool, it looks like whenever the presence of Jota and Firmino, Arsenal,
Salah.
Let's leave Salah to the picture.
No, Salah does
for Arsenal.
Firmino and Jota
and Firmino.
Yeah, with Salah,
Arsenal, the one.
Then Sadio Mane.
So,
but thank God, Sadio Mane is out of the team.
Arteta will need to sort this out.
No, it's sorted already.
How?
I feel
by the grace of God.
I feel Arsenal are better off than last season. Look at the presence of Gabriel. Look at the presence of Saliba and the presence of
Ben White.
Exactly, Ben White. No, Arsenal. It's more difficult to predict Arsenal this season than it was last season. Last season you could predict Arsenal. They might lose this game, but this season you can't tell. Arsenal are so good to the point that even the other big boys, I'm sure they are scared aside Erling Haaland.
Yeah, you're forgetting to mention the most influential player and the most important player of the team as far as I'm concerned, because I see Arsenal as a team.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when they watch the game, they'll be like, Saka is doing this, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus. But there's one guy that does the job that nobody really sees, and it's so important in the team, Thomas Partey. Anytime he doesn't play, it's a different ball game. But once he's playing, we have our groove.
Well, that's actually true, because we saw the influence of Thomas Partey in the London derby. Scored the first goal, and in his absence, Arsenal were a little bit.
We're shaking. Against United. If we had Partey in that middle, where Sambi Lokonga was playing, he had more experience and more skill in the game. He's a top-class player.
And I would now take us back to the point whereby you could remember, for those of you who don't know, Arsenal are still topping the league table. And we are not dreaming. It happened in real life.
We're not even looking at that.
Arsenal still the top table. So
we're not looking at that.
So okay, let's go straight to the stuff for the predictions for this game, because
the prediction.
Yeah.
You know my prediction now.
2-1.
2-1. I told you last week about the prediction of the sports, and you saw what happened. So I'm going to give you another one.
So let's go with it.
Just 4-1.
4-1 Arsenal.
Yeah.
All right. Akpeki. Tega said it's 4-1. Your prediction?
I'm giving Arsenal 3-1.
Arsenal 3-1.
Hey.
All right, guys, you've heard from the guys right here, and I'll roll out the fixtures this week in the English Premier League. Simultaneous kickoff by 3 p.m. as Manchester City welcomes Southampton to the Etihad on Saturday. Manchester City made Manchester United to think hard in Etihad. Who will win this one?
Which one?
Man City, Southampton.
Man City now.
Another hat-trick for Haaland.
I'm giving it to Man City 6-0. Haaland is scoring an hat-trick.
That's another one.
6-0.
Haaland. It would be very funny to be if Haaland scores another hat-trick.
All right, we'll go straight to the next fixture on the board. Same time as Chelsea takes on Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Bridge. Graham Potter with his first win in the UEFA Champions League yesterday.
He played fantastic.
Another victory for the Blues.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Wolves are not in good form and they just sacked their manager.
So your prediction would have to be what?
I'm seeing it Chelsea 2-0.
I'm seeing 3-0.
3-0. Yeah. All right, straight up to the next one without wasting time. Brighton will welcome Tottenham Hotspur by 5:30.
That was Brighton.
And your prediction will have to be what? With no
time. I'm giving a Tottenham 2-1.
A Tottenham 2-1.
I'm going with Brighton 3-1.
I think for me, I'll go with a Brighton 3-1.
Yeah.
I'll go with a Brighton to win by 2-1. Tottenham are currently struggling. All right, let's go straight to the next game. As Newcastle, will take on Brentford at the same time as St. James Park. That will be a tight game, but nonetheless, Bournemouth we take on Leicester City. We would expect goals in that one. James Maddison looks to be in form, and straight up to the game on Sunday at West Ham United. West Ham United will kick things off with who is that? With Fulham by 2 p.m. There's a possibility about Mitrovic being fit in that game. That will be another London derby. And Crystal Palace will take on Leeds United same time on Sunday by 2 p.m. And on Sunday also, the big game for that game would have to be Liverpool versus Arsenal. Liverpool is playing away to Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium by 4:30 p.m. with the final game of that day being Everton at the Goodison Park against the Red Devils in Manchester United. That's another game. Straight up to the next game on Monday as Nottingham Forest who has signed 23 players and they spent over years in the English Premier League. They've conceded 22 goals. They will take on Aston Villa on Monday. And in no time, we'll fly straight down to the Italian Serie A where we have the biggest game of the week, AC Milan against Juventus. When you look at this derby game, this is a game that is the first encounter was in 1901. AC Milan won that game by 3-2, and the last encounter was in 2022, which was last year. That game ended in new draw. And for AC Milan, it looks like they are rejuvenated. They are back to their old ways where they know how to grind out results
in Italy,
and then they are trying as much as possible to close up that gap between these two sides. We have over 40 Scudettos. AC Milan have won 19. Juventus have won over 30 or 36.
The most in Serie A.
If I'm not mistaken. Are you seeing Juventus walking in the dark just the same way as AC Milan has done in the past season?
Right now?
Right now.
No, Juventus, they are getting, I think they are getting themselves because when I watched the highlights of the last year in the Champions League, Di Maria was something else in that game.
Yeah, I think he won the match.
3 assists. Adrian Rabiot got 2 goals from the midfield. Vlahovic is back to his scoring ways. So I think they're getting themselves back.
To me, I feel Juventus are still struggling. Yeah, they played against. They are struggling. They played against a team that to me, I won't even count them a top-notch team.
But they're in the Champions League.
Yeah, they are the champions. Yeah.
This game, who do you see winning this game? How tight
I see a draw.
I see a draw.
So you go for a prediction of what?
To me, I'm giving it to a 1-1 draw.
I'm saying 1-1 or 0-0.
Well, for me, due to the injury worries, I wanted to tilt to AC Milan, but due to the injury worries, I'll actually stick with a draw also. Straight up to other leagues, other happenings and fixtures. Italian Serie A. Napoli will go away to Cremonese, and also not to forget, Inter Milan will take on. I'm sorry, let me take a look. Yeah, Napoli will go away to Cremonese, and Sassuolo will welcome Inter Milan. Roma will take on Lecce in the Italian Serie A, and Udinese will take on Atlanta. And on Monday, Lazio will travel to Florence to take on Fiorentina in the Italian Serie A. And like I said, this weekend is full of fantasy, and do not forget to set your fantasy Premier League. And guys, it's time for us to take a bow out of the studio. I'm sure you're going to have a lovely weekend ahead.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking towards the Arsenal Liverpool game and also the Bayern Munich Borussia Dortmund.
All right,
Arsenal Liverpool. That's the game.
I think for me, I just want to watch football. All right, it's time for us to take a bow. Don't forget to to hit the like button and also drop your comment. We still remain, Sportyfied. As we, the Pirates, we are about to leave the studio. Have a blessed weekend.
Where is the home of sports? Listen, the crazy thing about sports is that there is never a dull moment. Yes. Having uncommon conversations is the in thing here. Football, tennis, Formula 1, UFC, boxing, athletics, and many more.
They here. If you don't know, they here. If you don't know. Now why will they call them goats?
Sports Simplified. That's Sportyfied.
Who be your